今天是我第一次吃素食，所以我不知道最好吃的是什么。
你老婆是台中人吗？
女朋友是台湾人，对。
In today's vegetarian food only video, I eat delicious sushi, a luxury gourmet beef burger, and enough barbecue to sink a battleship.
What?
So while it may seem I failed at sticking to the vegetarian rules, I can assure you no animal products touched my lips, and I was amazed at how easy it was to find delicious vegetarian options in Taiwan, especially when it came to breakfast.
So I've got Tianzi Sushi right behind me, a very famous vegetarian chain restaurant. We're gonna have breakfast here, then take a little bit of a look around the city, see what's on offer for lunch and dinner, maybe throw in some snacks, and see after 14 years in Taiwan, 39 years on the planet of being a meat eater, how does 24 hours of vegetarian food affect me?
Yes, with 6,000 vegetarian restaurants in Taiwan, it wasn't easy to decide which place to choose for breakfast. But Tianzi came highly recommended from a friend, so I walked in and, using my mediocre Chinese, tried to explain what I wanted.
今天是我第一次吃素食，所以我不知道最好吃的是什么。我可以相信你吗？你可以？
你帮你准备吗？
可以吗？对。
Basically, I told the boss that I trust him to prepare a selection of foods for me, and boy did he prepare a lot.
I have got an absolute buffet in front of me, but let's take a look at what we've got. First of all, we've got these stir-fried noodles, chow mein. They look absolutely delicious, and there is something in there that resembles meat, but of course, everything here is completely vegetarian. Noodles taste really good. If you didn't tell me that this was vegetarian, I would have absolutely no idea. It tastes just like a normal chow mein. The sauce is nice and thick, a little bit oily, not too much. The vegetables, incredibly fresh and crunchy, and the noodles, absolutely piping hot. Perfect. Next is onto this bowl of mixed blanched vegetables. It looks like there's some sauerkraut in there. Smells like a little bit of swantai. There's bamboo, there's carrots, there's cabbage. Oh wow, super delicious, super crunchy. That bamboo is perfect. Oh wow. 很好吃。
好，谢谢。
Wow, that might be the best plate of vegetables I have eaten in my life in Taiwan. I've absolutely cleaned the plate before getting on to the next dishes. The texture and crunch of the vegetables is perfect. That bamboo is really amazing. And then the tang of the swantai really makes for an absolutely delicious plate of mixed vegetables. Never thought I'd be saying that on my channel. For the next dish, I've been given a plate of like mixed vegetarian foods, one of which is like that radish that we had at Lunar New Year. I can't remember the name of it. Bai Tou, Tai Do, Hai Tai Bai Tai. Can't remember, it's on the screen right now, but kind of like a potato feeling to it, like a root vegetable, like half crunchy, half soft. And then there's this tofu, dougan, doubao. Again, I can't remember what the guy said it is, but there's hundreds of layers of folded tofu skin, all packed in together, then steamed or boiled. What does that remind me of? This is going to sound really weird, but the layers inside, the way that they're packed on top of each other, you feel your teeth like bite through each layer. It's a little bit like biting through a praline chocolate, one of those posh, expensive chocolates. Obviously not as sweet, but a really interesting texture and absolutely delicious.
The next food was obviously a vegetarian version of pig's blood rice cake, and it looks so authentic, I just had to ask what they used to make it.
不好意思，这个不是用米血，用
这个是糯米跟紫菜。
As you can see from my face, I had no idea what the lady was telling me at the time, but nevertheless, I jumped in and took a big bite.
Doesn't taste too strong, to be honest. I wouldn't say it tastes exactly like mixie or juxiegao, but it's got a very similar consistency. The flavor isn't as strong, the blood flavor doesn't come through at all. But still, if you told me that was pig's blood or real pig's blood, I'd probably believe you and just think it was a slightly different variation of it. Not bad.
So after filling whatever space was left in my stomach with some hot and delicious tofu skin soup and having a rather lengthy chat with my new friend, it was time to leave the breakfast restaurant and walk off all that food while sharing a message from today's video sponsors,
Skillshare, who have once again asked me to let you guys know about their awesome online learning community with thousands of inspiring classes for people who want to explore their creative side and develop new skills. So if you're looking to make a full career change and learn some life-changing new skills, or like me, you just want to learn a new skill to add to your current job or lifestyle, then Skillshare is for you. So far, I've used Skillshare to learn how to do a Rubik's Cube from Mike Boyd's amazing and very simple to follow course, and I've also used Skillshare to follow MKDHB's course on editing to improve my editing skills, which you may have noticed in my past few videos. And I've heard several stories of my followers using Skillshare's numerous English courses to improve their English alongside watching my videos. Therefore, the first 1,000 people to click my link on my description box below or use my code lifeintaiwan will get a 1-month free trial of Skillshare. So go check it out, take a look through some of the skills you want to pick up, and of course, take a look through some of the skills that you think would be suitable for me and you'd like to see me trying in future videos. Definitely recommend going to check out some of the courses and make 2022 a year of learning, growth, and connection through creativity. Make yourself one of those 1,000 people to get that free month trial thanks to Skillshare. But now it's time for lunch. We took a little bit of a journey across the city to North District to a restaurant that I've actually been here before. This is Jin Ding, and have something a little bit lighter, just a little bit of sushi, because that breakfast is still sitting pretty heavy in my stomach. But first things first, got to get my wasabi into my soy sauce nice and strong, then we can eat some sushi. Lots of wasabi, oh yeah.
Now, of course, the observant viewers among you will want to point out that sushi isn't, strictly speaking, a vegetarian food.
Just look at that.
But please don't worry, as this restaurant is 100% vegetarian and all their sushi is made using tofu, plants, and mushrooms, among other things.
A little bit of soy sauce.
And let me tell you, I 100% wouldn't have known the difference if I hadn't already been told this was vegetarian.
Down in one.
Everything I ate was absolutely delicious and deserved a round of applause. But I kept the sushi section short because the main event of the video is coming up. I wanted to eat some beef.
Thank you.
Oh, wow.
Enjoy.
Thank you. Okay, so for dinner we have come to Veg Farm, a vegan restaurant in Dadun Lu, not far from my house, and we have gone for the vegan Beyond Meat burger. Look at that. Several different options of burger available: barbecue burger, truffle burger, mushroom burger, but I of course went for the top of the range truffle burger. And of course this isn't traditional Taiwanese vegetarian food, but I'm making a YouTube video, I want to make it as varied as possible, and of course it isn't daily food. At $380 for this burger, it's a little more expensive than I would like to pay for my dinner, but appearance wise it looks pretty much like a burger. I've seen these Beyond Meat burgers on videos before and people have varying opinions. I think there's nothing left to do, get stuck in, give it a taste. That's not bad. I defy anybody to have a look at that and tell me that that's a fake burger. The outside does have a slightly weird appearance to it, but inside it's almost bleeding. It's almost got blood like normal burger would have. And there's some mushrooms inside. Yeah, those mushrooms really add to the umami flavor. This is amazing. Oh my goodness. Oh, I got it all over my face. I definitely want your comments down below if you've had a Beyond Meat beef burger before, because this is unbelievable. I expected it to be really fake or plastic feeling, but it feels like meat, tastes like meat, looks like meat. Apart from the price, I would eat this as often as I would eat a regular hamburger. This is really good. I feel a little bit guilty actually because I'm supposed to be suffering and doing without meat, but this is actually giving me all of the feelings that I would get from eating a normal beef burger, a luxury beef burger. This is way better than Burger King, which I would hope for with the price. And of course the truffle sauce that I went for. I'm not sure if it uses real truffles, but really delicious, really sweet to contrast the savory of the meat and the patty. I am going to give that burger 10 out of 10. That was really good. Now maybe that's because I've been eating vegetarian food all day and there's some part of me is craving that feeling of eating meat. I didn't feel like I was missing meat, but eating that after all day not eating any meat has really like sparked up the animal inside of me. Maybe I'm overthinking it, but that was a really good burger. Amazing.
So an expensive yet very delicious vegan burger for dinner, but if you think I'm done eating for the day,
you are very much mistaken. As is always the case here in Taiwan, the best foods come out at night. So I've headed here to Zhongshan Night Market where there's a stall called Reshen and they've got barbecue vegetarian food. Again, no meat, no animal products will touch my lips today. So let's get some vegetarian barbecue and then wrap this video up. I'll pay. And just like that, my bag of barbecued and deep fried goodies from Reshen barbecue sushi is ready, and look at that. That is a vegetarian chicken's butt on a skewer. Can you believe it? I know chicken's butt is not for everybody, but fake chicken's butt is going to be a whole other story. Oh, 好吃哎, not bad. It doesn't have the little bony thing inside that the chicken's butt usually has, which is the most off-putting part of a chicken's butt. So it's actually pretty good. Yeah, I like it. I won't bore you with all of the other goodies, but I will quickly show you this, one of Taiwan's most famous night market foods, chi pie. This is a vegetarian. Oh my god, a little bit thinner than a chicken steak I would usually eat, but nice and hot and steaming. Oh, crunchy. Again, I have to say, the food from this place, if you hadn't told me that it was vegetarian, I'd have no idea. I just think it was a different style of meat. Really good, really delicious, but I have to say, I've eaten so much today, more than I would ever normally eat, but I don't feel incredibly full or incredibly uncomfortable. But pretty much that's it. That's my vegetarian 24 hours. I've really enjoyed it. I don't think I would be able to do 7 days. If you'd like to see me do 7 days vegetarian, then comment down below. But yeah, 24 hours, maybe once a week is a good idea for me, good for my health. Good for the planet, I guess. I want to say thanks to you guys for watching. Don't forget to go check out the link down below. Check out Skillshare to get you a free month. The first 1,000 people to click the link down below will get a free month with Skillshare. Go check them out. Tell them I said hi. But as for now, and as always, time for me to say goodbye. So I'll see you next time in My Life in Taiwan. Peace. Bye-bye.